Hello people, I do hope you're all well. Sorry I haven't released any videos recently. I had quite a serious injury actually. I almost crushed the left hand side of my body, broken ribs, muscle damage, cartilage, the full works. I shan't bore you with the details, though I know some of you are saying, tell us. I may consider telling you another date. But anyway, since I haven't produced a video for a while, I thought I'd start with a glorious one like this. I'm just going to breakfast. Oh, my hands are bitterly cold trying to hold this camera. So, we're in Scotland, the Bridge of Ock, and we're going to the Isle of Skye. Woohoo! No, I've never been to the Isle of Skye, I don't think. Oh, I wish I'd brought some stickers. And what's significant about this little place where I'm at is it's on the Great Western, is it the Great West Way? That hike that everybody does. West Highland Way, that's the one. I knew it would come to me. And anyway, we've got a lot to get in this for the next few days, so I'll speak to you soon. No problem. Now look at that for a panoramic. This is Glencoe. That's the Three Sisters. Sister 1, Sister 2, Sister 3. Look at it round here. Here I am in Maylag, where you catch the ferry to Skye. I think that is Skye over there. Not 100% sure, but there's actually in this waterway along here there's killer whales or orcas. And I'll go across on the ferry. I'm going to be keeping my eye out open for them. But right now I'm looking for a pub. Alright, I'll speak to you soon. So, we've set off, we're on the ferry. It's There's the mainland, and I believe that is Skye over there. I'm going to keep my eye out because apparently there's orcas about, and I've never seen a killer whale before in the wild. Well, at all. Only on TV and film. If I see or any appear, then I shall speak to you soon, and we'll have a look at some orcas. You'll have to come around like that. Getting the anchors ready. Hello, Skye. Right, I'll speak to you soon. So this is our first night and first morning here on the Isle of Skye. Yes, it's raining and a little overcast. But it matters not a jot. Look at some of the scenery. We've ended up here because Google Maps screwed us over. And it got dark, and this is the sort of only place we could find in the dark that had parking and a safe parking and somewhere to camp. The other place we found, it was just far too windy. I haven't brought my strongest tents. Bit of a mistake, obviously, but the wind wasn't supposed to be that strong. But then again, we were on top of a cliff. Whereas we're kind of on top of a cliff at the minute. As you can see out there, very precarious. Is it a cliff? Well, I wouldn't like to fall down it, let's put it that way. We're not far from the Old Manor store. There's round here somewhere there's some dinosaur footprints, which I'm very excited to see actually. So as soon as we find them, I'll get the camera out and we'll have a look together. So I'll speak to you soon. There's a little stretch of land here next to the road. That's where we ended up camping. Next to these cliffs. The wind is picking up. It's windy all night. Not quite as steep as I thought it was last night, but as I said, you wouldn't like to fall down there. That could end quite badly. Around here somewhere is the dinosaur footprints. I will find them. So I'll speak to you soon. Well, you can't see, but up there is the Old Manor store. Clad in mist, it's wet, it's windy. I'm not climbing all the way up there for you. That'll have to do. Back in the car. There'll be a farmer along in a minute. That's £5 a shot, that is. What's the store? Hang on. What's the story by Lamori? Well, we're going to go down there and Well, this is the last morning on the Isle of Skye. We'll be leaving soon, off to the mainland and then heading south. Been a strange couple of days. Didn't get to see as much or do as much as I'd envisioned doing. It's been a bit restricting, as in wild camping and maybe the wild camping is easier than it's been, but the parking, everywhere you go there's no overnight parking. Well, everywhere we've been anyway. I had intended to come as a foot passenger, so I hadn't really researched about parking, but yeah, it's something you should take into account because it has really changed the course of how the weekend's gone. Such a beautiful place though, isn't it? And I didn't get to see hardly any of it. Some might say it's the wrong, some might say it's the wrong time for you to come. But you do what you can when you can, don't you? You don't. You just got to shoehorn things in when you have the time and the capacity. And this is the only time I had. So I'll speak to you soon. Here we go. Fish and chips from an award-winning fish and chip shop at the Isle of Skye. Bon appetit. You've heard that saying that the camera don't do it justice. The camera makes these look tiny, but to the naked eye, they're so majestic. The view from the tent on the last day. I don't know how much video has survived. We had a little accident. I'll have a look later today or maybe tomorrow and see what's happening, but I don't think there's much footage left. I'll try and scramble what I can, but I shall be leaving Scotland in an hour or two, back home or away from home. Well, I hope you've enjoyed whatever I can scrape together, and as always, people, please take care out there. Speak to you next time. Maybe a few final shots. Here's some blue sky. Whee! this beautiful Scottish river. I wouldn't like to fall in there. Right, speak to you soon.